On MST, we like to bring you the newest and latest businesses in St. Tammany Parish. And this conversation with Riviera Dance Studio, we learned about how they offer all kind of things to our community, starting with just learning how to dance and have fun and enjoy yourself with your community as a group class. Or if you really want to take your dance to the next level, you can learn how to be a competitive dancer. The guy's really cool. It's a fun conversation, and he's very passionate about what he brings to this community. And so if you're interested in learning about an opportunity to express yourself in that way, check out this conversation with Riviera Dance Studio. All right, welcome to the Meet St. Tammany podcast. Today I'm really excited to learn about some dancing and some opportunities in town in Louisiana and in our area about how people can get into the dancing community, and then tell them about your career. So why don't we start out with your business name, who you are, and what you're doing in Louisiana right now.
Okay, my name is Luis Rivera. I am a professional dancer and fashion designer. Separate then, I have designed by Rivera as a hair and makeup business for weddings and stuff. But our main goal today, for example, is from promote what I would like to build in the North Shore area. I am established in Hammond, Louisiana, is Rivera's Dance. Because it's more established about Rivera's Dance is we have a dance lessons to people like a regular life people, right, who have a 8-hour job or very stressful day job. They can go every night or some night and the week. If you are single or you have married or you have a partner, you can come with us and have fun, create good memories, and learn some new skill. Sometimes when we go to the gym, for example, we feel that like an obligation, or we need to do that because I want to lose weight or I want to be healthy. That is a main thing, right? But when you dance, is something give you motivation.
Yeah.
You don't think and you are losing weight. You don't think and you are tonifying your body. And separate, and more than that, which is now is a science demonstrate, is when you dance, is the way you build memory muscle.
Oh, cool.
Which is very important for aging people with problem with Alzheimer and all this kind of disease. Is demonstrated now with people who start training on dancing, they can decrease the level or increase of that kind of disease. Because
so cool.
It's like you are doing workout with your memory, right?
Sure.
Train one step.
You're learning the routine.
Yeah.
And teach to your body to move in different ways. You never did it in 20 years or in 50 years, right? And you start doing. Some people, one phrase I hear a lot when people come for first time to my lessons is, it's not too late.
Yeah.
Never is late.
Yeah.
For nothing. I will say now I'm 45 years and now I see nothing is late. Never is late to start something new if you really want to do it and enjoy it.
So 3 things. One, I love that we're talking to you about this ballroom dancing because you sound authentic, because your accent sounds authentic. So I feel like you sound like an expert. Even if you have no idea how to dance, you sound like you know how to dance. You said Riviera.
Rivera's.
Say it again. Spell it.
Rivera.
Gotcha. Rivera's Dance.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. The second thing is that when my wife is really feeling herself when she's working out, she's dancing around the whole gym.
Exactly.
And she's like in her element. She loves it. So I definitely can see how that can do that. And the third thing is, it is so impressive to me how she can remember all the dance moves for a dance. And I can't remember like to put my right foot in front of my left, like for the first step. And she can remember all of that stuff. I think I agree with you.
It's training.
The amount of mental memory to remember the cadence and the rhythm of what you have to do is pretty impressive.
And, for example, what I see and what I love to now for me is so important to try to build a community around the dance is because I see people, for example, being after the 60s or 50s, people start feeling like, okay, it's late. That is the end of my life. That is the end of my chapter. Maybe, I don't know if I would die tomorrow. And it's like they let it go. And they start doing this and they start dancing. And these people, for one reason or another, maybe because they want to look better when they are dancing, or maybe because they want to look good in one costume for competition or for showcase, they start changing their habits. They start changing the way they see themselves about life, and they want more, and they start putting themselves first. And then I say, wow, it's incredible how only learn to dance, this person come to bright again, try to feel again when they was in their primes, right? Let's say the 20s, the 30s, right? People feel that is their prime. But nowadays, people in the 60s, 70s, they can look amazing.
Yeah.
I see people in this industry be in the 60s and the 70s doing stuff 50 years ago, nobody will imagine it.
Yeah, for sure.
We can do it.
Yeah. That's
And
incredible.
all that is about the consistency, the dedication, and the joy they find in this.
Yeah,
Then
keep it
for
fun.
yes, for that, for me is so important. Try to build a community. Right now, for example, we have in a small group already developing 2 times a week. We have on Mondays we teach salsa because it's more social dancing. You know, you
Yeah.
can go. Everybody want to learn dance salsa or bachata. But for example, when you are more serious, you start saying, "Oh, wait, I want to understand what rhythm is every song," because you can hear a pop song, right? We talk about rhythms, right? About style, pop, jazz, contemporary, rock, but okay, one rock song can be a cha-cha, one rock song can be a waltz, and then how you identify that, and you can be in one party and never sit because you know how to dance every single song. That is one skill not everybody have.
Yeah, you be life of the party too.
Is why a good-looking guy cannot dance will be sitting all the party, but a good-looking guy knowing how to dance, he can be the star of one party,
Yeah.
That's right.
right? And then that is what I want to build with my, for example, second group class on Thursday. Then now we have a cycles of 8 weeks. Then what we are doing is teaching you ballroom, all the rhythms. We go to every 8 weeks, we want to teach you the basics of cha-cha. The next cycle, the basics of waltz. And that way, hoping in at least 1 year, we want to have enough group of people they can go to one party and they can be dancing different rhythms and identify at least on the basics, you know?
Yeah.
With 8 weeks, you will be able to stand up and have fun with anyone who can follow it or lead you.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful to see these people, you know, they come from different backgrounds, you know, lawyers, doctors, bankers, students. That down there in the floor, they are
All the same, yeah.
They only want to have fun and be better.
Yeah. So what does a class? What does a typical class look like? Is it all like you try to keep everybody beginners? Because I know if I went to a class and I see somebody flipping around in circles and on somebody's shoulders like you do in your Instagram videos, I'm gonna be a little bit intimidated. But
Yeah, exactly.
So how does that work?
He said that is so funny, you know. This is one of the reasons I stopped using my partner and me in the pose, and I start using my students because exactly that. I don't, and they was telling me a lot of people say you look intimidating. Everybody will believe you will expect them doing that
Yeah.
in the second lesson. Say no, it's not like that. Okay,
See, I look at that as a challenge. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I want to,
Yes.
tell Jason, get me up there.
That's one challenge I'm not. willing
But
to
no,
try.
most of the time what we do, like right now, for example, we have one main group. Everybody is like beginner 2 right now. Then we open the doors to, you can drop in and try. If you don't try, then we level up.
Gotcha.
But I would say we got to have every season. The plan right now, we start with the programs 1 year ago. With this, before was only 6 weeks. Then what we learned with 6 weeks was not enough. People feel like, okay, we don't complete. We need at least 2 weeks more. Then we extend to two more weeks. Then we have 8 weeks. That means they have 2 lessons every week. That gives them more time to practice, to feel more comfortable. And then we got to start doing like a, practice final program. And now this group is a little more established.
Yeah.
But if we have new people, what we're going trying to do is have a season of only beginners in the future, But right now, for example, if you want to be part of this group on Monday, on Thursday, we go to level up to the people who come and separate day to then you can be part of the main group.
Yeah.
Because that is other thing. I don't know if it's Hammond or is Louisiana in general, still are scary about the experience and go and put it them out there.
Yeah.
And I would say one thing I see too is people believe whatever invest about joy is a luxury.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I tell you, oh look, you need to pay $15 for a vitamin, people will pay it, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you need to pay $15 to have fun, to relax. They will say, I don't know, maybe that is not that important for me, but it's your mental health.
Yeah.
That is part of investment on yourself.
Yeah.
Then that I would say people backstep and take a little more time to, and maybe we move from New York, right? I think so people from big cities, they value more that because they live so over so much stress, they need that.
Yeah.
Then for them, pay $20, $30, $10 for lessons or something is nothing because they say, I needed that.
Worth it. Yeah.
Because when after they left that, they can handle the craziness of this stress they live, right? Here, because maybe because it's more peaceful and it's more outside door stuff to do it, it's big social life too. People think 2 times. Then I feel still I am trying to fight with how to take them here. Stay here. You can do it. Because I have people who I see them join, doing good, but then they pause because, I need to think it's too much money or stuff like that. It's not too much money.
So how are you connecting with more people in the area?
Right now, I'll be doing social media, Facebook and Instagram. I do an open house before every 6 weeks. I do one open house, which the open house is 1 hour, 2 demo lessons, and after the first hour, then we have a social party.
Gotcha.
Then the first hour is free, and you only have a small fee after the second hour because the second hour is mostly for our students, friends from. We invite other studios, and most of the time we have people have a potluck and they drink a little wine and stuff. They dance and practice.
That 1 glass of wine.
Exactly.
Does it help?
A lot. Oh, a lot. I have a student, they need to come with their, and I say, well, you are welcome. No, is until the time you burn the calories when you are dancing. I don't want to see you sitting, drinking only. I want to see you drinking and go and dance. And they have very good fun. I would say our open house, more than our social media, our open house are being the more successful until now.
Yeah.
Because really people are going, let's say 2-3 couples new every open house. For me is already a winning. I wish I can have more, but slowly but surely we are going. Now will be every 8 weeks because my goal is every 8 weeks the actual student, they can show to the new student, oh, look what we learned, in this program. And this is the way I am being promoting. And now I was telling Lauren. I was telling Lauren, like, coming from New York, for me, I was used to I need to go out that much. I was like, look in social media what I do and come if you like it. If no, then I will wait for more. And that worked up there, sorry. But here, you need to go out and show your business and talk about your business. And then now I am going a little more. I did some market, how you call on the weekends, what they do in the streets?
The farmer's market.
The farmer markets, sometimes I do some farmer market in Hammond.
Yeah.
I did some wedding expos, to show a little more about and especially for the wedding dances.
Yeah.
For the wedding dances and the wedding expos, that helped me a little. And then from there, we have a good group of wedding couples, who they love they do some special dance for their special moment in the wedding. And that is very good.
You choreograph those dances, or are you teaching them some basic stuff that they can go
No, we choreograph. Is it different ways how couples direct their special moments. Some of them, they want to perfect dance and they want a choreography. Some of them, they only want to understand the music and the timing, and at least they can look decent. They
Yeah.
say, I don't want to look crashing on my partner. And yes, that part, for example, I do a lot of choreography, but that part, my wife, my dad's, she is the one like to have a wedding partner, wedding
Yeah.
couples. Then I let her do that because I am the one more compete with the student and teach every group class.
Yeah. So that's more of like the recreational stuff, right? Like somebody wants to come and just learn how to dance and have some fun, let off some steam, lose some weight, get in shape, all that kind of stuff, right? Or if you're in a wedding and you want to learn how to dance so that you can look nice on your wedding day. But what about the competition side? Like if you're like my daughter's in a dance studio, but it's just a bunch of kids that are through high school that they do that. If somebody is graduated from high school, they no longer qualify for those competitions or that studio, is that the type of people you're seeing that want to actually continue to compete after they get done with high school?
No, it's different because most of these people, for example, who do pro-am, I would say this, it's two different worlds on the ballroom industry for competition. Is the one is, well, three. The more easy is pro. Us, we live for this. We compete pro level. Everybody's pro, right? This is easy. You go, you compete, you win, you lose. That's it. You have some kind of prize. Pro-am is different. Is, let's say, Lauren, she start practicing, training with me. And then Lauren say, based on my schedule, I can do this amount of competition a year. She select the competition she want to go.
Yeah.
And you have competition locally, or you have competition, you will want world titles, national titles as a pro-am. And you come to own that title. You know, I am a Latin pro-am, I am a winner, you know, of USA, world champion. If you go Blackpool, for example, Blackpool is what is considered like the world champions.
Gotcha.
You know, this is like the FIFA is the World Cup, right? For us, Blackpool. You go to Blackpool, you place 10, you are one of the best dancers in the world. Even if you go as a pro-am, right? But when you compete that, if you analyze that, right, you're talking about the hours you need to train.
How many hours talking?
That would be depends how serious you are. You know, some students come that serious. For example, if they have the level too, they can. Some students they own their own studio because they want to have the freedom to don't be renting a studio, don't be looking for spaces. Then they want to have one studio for themselves.
Yeah,
and their instructor go to them every time they want to dance.
I secretly do that. Nobody knows it. I'm a
in the
pro.
middle of the night.
Yeah.
You're ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
Yes, because some people is so. I would say you need to have the financial background and economic to you can support that.
Yeah.
One dress, one Latin dress. One is how much is a wedding dress? A good one.
A good one?
Yes.
Several grand.
8.
Yeah, right.
Several $1,000s.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
Easy, right? Then that can be one Latin dress.
Yeah.
And people who is serious for competition, they don't go to repeat dress for season.
Yeah.
That means this is your season of competition. And start from the locals to you classify to the nationals and from the nationals to the worlds, right? If you take that serious, right? That means you will use that dress only that year.
And you get another one.
Imagine.
And you were competing on that level, right? You were a pro
Yes.
amp. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. And then all that is going under the bill of the student.
Yeah.
The seriousness of the student and the level the student wants to compete. But it's the other side where is the student who is relaxed. You know, I want to do this only for fun because I want to feel like a star once or two times in the year. And I want every day, instead to go to the gym, I want to come to dance with you.
Yeah.
Then don't press me, don't push me, don't tell me I need to expend $50,000 and one competition, not even 10. I want to dance with you every day. I want to do some showcase because I like the fun, of the costume, the makeup, and all that experience, and go to a small competitions.
Yeah.
That's it. And then that is more realistic for a regular life people who can afford buy lessons every month. It's part of their budget, but they are doing something. This is mine.
Yeah.
I have couples of Mary, for example, right now. I have two couples of them. They are like that. They want to dance good together for fun, but they want individually. He want to look good with my wife, and she want to look good with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take their private lesson with us, but they go to the group dance to dance together.
Mm-hmm.
And they have established their own budget. We don't pressure them. They do showcases with me. They've been doing small competitions. We go around the country doing the small stuff, and they are fun. Couples, they start to the retirement, and then they come and talk to me. Okay, from now on, next month I will be retired. Then what you propose us? What we can do it? Then is what we say. Well, you know what you can do it is start taking privates to you learn how to dance good, and let's say if you like what you like more, compete or maybe only showcase.
Yeah.
Some people, they feel they like the competition because they like the challenge, people judging them.
Yeah.
And some people,
That
they
would be
say,
me. I'm some people.
Yeah.
because here's the thing, when you do showcase, right? Showcase is more like the recital for, like, say, for your kid, right? They feel like, oh, well, if we can if you make mistake, the worst can happen is people will notice and will say, okay, they don't did it perfect. But in competition,
Get ready.
you are following rules. You are following a syllabus. You are following, ethic on the sport, right?
Yeah.
Then is more like a tied up to what is the goal. And if you have the qualifier at the end, you did it good or you did it bad. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
This is the end.
So it sounds like y'all. This is really cool. So in Hammond, Louisiana,
Yes.
there's y'all's studio will help people. People can come just do a group class,
Yes.
have fun, learn how to dance, fitness, just let off some steam. Or if you really want to be serious about learning how to dance,
Exactly.
whether it's with your spouse and you want to create a new hobby and go travel, you can do that. Or take it up a notch if you want to dedicate some more of your time to actually competing.
Exactly.
Y'all can help them get to that level.
We can help it to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you will choreograph the dances for you.
We do everything for them. Like literally, that is one of the things we provide to our the experience and the way we work is literally when one student or wedding couple come to us, if they want, they have everything with us. We can do the choreography, we can dance with them, we can do the hair and makeup, we can design their costumes, we can do everything. And most of the time that not happen. Everything is in part, okay, the student need to go and find who did their costume. The student need to go and find their place to rent, to where to dance and practice every time. Yeah. And that was one of the reasons why we are in Spoga Fitness, because we was one of the first places we find we work out. Then we say, the location on the Spoga Fitness is perfect because it's right 2 minutes away from the exit 40.
Yeah.
And the people, the personal, the owner, they are the kindness and the beautiful people with us, giving us the welcome to the community. And the place have everything I need to the wealth of my student.
Yeah.
Because then my student come to me and I say, hey, but you want to dance better? I need you to lose weight. Oh, I am like that. I want my student look good. I want they feel good, And if you are overweight, for good dancer you are, and I don't have nothing against, everybody follow their
lifestyle
and the way they want. But even they know, I have a student right now. He already danced 10 years before, but he quit dancing and then he gained a lot of weight. He's a big boy. No matter what, he's big bones, right? And then he say, oh my God, when I quit dancing, I see how I start gaining weight because I was doing less than before I was dancing every week, every day. And say, okay, good. And now he say, wow, in the last 3 months, I already lost almost 15 pounds.
Nice.
And he's only doing like 3 or 4 lessons a week. He's not like he's doing the group lesson and he take like 1 or 2 privates. Then it's not like wow, but maybe in conscience, he start changing maybe the way he eats.
For sure.
And now, because maybe he practice in his house with his wife too, plus the hours, that small changes, even his body already know about dancing before, right? but because he lost the habit, now he take it back. He's doing better. And he say, I can wait to continue losing weight because I feel now in my knees. And he's not a young bird and he need to do it. Yes, that is very good, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
And the last thing I want to ask, do y'all do corporate type things for businesses or like team building things for people as well?
Yeah, that is one of, for example, for us in New York, that was our main business. Mostly what we do is shows for corporate and what we call is corporate animations. And then, yes, we go, for example, and we do a corporate class. Then we build, like the Noem, what you did it. Then most of the time we want to have at least 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And then we going to do one small dance demonstration. And at the end of the class, we try to, the people come and try to do and teach what they learn from us.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then, yes, we do a lot of activation for that, you know, to build a team, you know, especially, you know, because for us, everything is about trust.
Yeah.
One and each other. And yes, that is but here, like, still, we are trying to meet people, you know, try to build the community, knowing more about us. But this is one of the things we would love to do a lot here.
Cool.
Yes, especially with kids and teenagers. I think so. I think so. Dance is like any other sport. Is something will be very interesting for us to be part of.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, I hope people listen to this episode and learn more about what they can do because I think they got a lot of options and you're not far down the street in Hammond from us. And so businesses or people wanting to learn how to dance for their wedding or just want to learn how to have some fun and dance.
My 9-year-old's favorite song right now is "I Feel Better When I'm Dancing," and we don't watch a lot of TV, but we always have music on. She just dances around the house the whole time, and I truly believe that. Right?
Yes,
some
it's
people
true.
just love that energy, and it does. It gives you life.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. I hope more people learn about you and go visit y'all's studio.
Thank you so much. And whatever thing, our social media, we have to redo everything. We still keep our Facebook and Instagram from Design by Rivera's, which have everything surround us, hair and makeup, dancing, and all that. But we did one new ones to surround only about the market. Then the accounts maybe will look very new, but everything is under Rivera's Dance.
Gotcha.
And Design by Rivera's too, but they are. I send the information to the hashtags and the arrobas to the ads to you can have and the information with the podcast, and of course I will share the podcast too to make noise about what we did it. But yes, in case if the people find different, Design by Rivera's will be the same, but one will be more older with more following and interaction than the new one.
Yeah. Very cool.
Perfect.
Well, hopefully
Thank
some
you.
people from New York will watch this and maybe with some followers from New York that
I
want to
think
come
we're
around
gonna
here
have
and
to
dance.
double date too.
Yeah.
We have to get Jason and Stephanie, and then we're gonna have to go over there and,
Sure. I will send you the
dancing.
information for our next open house because I think so that is it's a very nice and fun event we are hosting, and I will say the last year every time we do the open house is very fun, because the last one we have almost 40 people.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because come all our students and come new people because most of our students bring guests, never people. I try to tell them everybody bring people never danced before, bring people don't know about this, and that is helping us a lot. Really, is how we are building more community. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thanks for sharing with us, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.